What's up, guys? Welcome to Munchkins Gaming, where we take your gaming to the next level. Today, we'll be talking about our Hero of the Week, xmk-III. He actually has two versions, the normal mode, which you see on your left, and the Fate version, which you see on your right. Unfortunately, I'm still in the process of trying to get the items to get the Fate version, so today we'll be just talking about the normal xmk-III. So, xmk-III. He's a frontal DPS with a rating of B plus on survivability, double S on DPS, and B for support. These ratings change as your heroes gear up and level up. However, the gap itself between the ratings does not change. For example, if your DPS starts with an A and your support starts with a C, as you increase your level and gear them up, your DPS will increase to A plus and your support will increase to C plus. So I actually forgot to mention this in my past video, so I'm extremely sorry if it's a late info. So it does change depending on your star level, your gear, and your level, but the gap itself will not change. Comparing him to a tank, he can probably do about 1 to 1,500 more DPS than a normal tank. However, he does not have a damage mitigation skills to take a hit. He can take a little bit, but not too much. I think he gets his double S DPS from his awakening, which causes a lot of damage. So let's move on to XMK3's awakening, which involves him locking on the closest target in front of him, dealing massive damage. And stunning the hero until the awakening is finished. It says that he cannot be targeted by the enemy, but he can still get hit by the other heroes. This may be a mistranslation, saying the targeted hero can attack XMK-III. I am not so sure, and xmk-III can be stunned while his awakening is in progress, so it can be cancelled. But the great thing about his awakening is he automatically restores 45 rage during the sequence, making him ready to use it again in no time. Now, I have to mention that there is actually a bug currently with xmk-III's awakening. Normally, it stops the targeted hero from moving and attacking, but at the moment, there are times where all of the opposing team's entire party will not be able to move and will not be able to use their awakening skills. I have contacted the devs about this and they are aware of the bug, but it has been a month since I reported it and it's still not fixed. I did notice that sometimes Lucent will still be able to move and can use his awakening, but this leaves a lot of people trying to abuse this bug. Mind you, it's not that hard to kill XMK-III, the Fate version, sure, but that's a bit more annoying to take down. But to see your heroes just stand there and take punishment is not fun at all. Not only that, the opposing team's entire heroes can still attack and use their awakenings against you. I guess if you're the one using XMK-III in PvP is another thing, but I digress. In order to do the bug, however, xmk-III needs to be the only melee in your entire team. Now, if there is another melee, it will not work. So there you go. So let's move on with his talents. He actually has three normal attacks. First is just a normal attack. Second, he fires a laser gun, hitting everything, and one which he charges. And this deals about 50% of his attacks. So it doesn't hit that much. It's not that bad. Let's go on to his talents. Imprudent is the buff, which he gets after he uses his awakenings. He gets an attack, a crit, and a crit damage buff, which can be stacked. So it just be careful if you're fighting XMK-III. Eventually, he will get stronger and stronger. Iron Wool 3, Rage 4, and Attack Speeds are all self-explanatory. The Mythic, I will not even explain because it's currently not possible to unlock them at the time of the making of this video. I believe I said this before in my past videos, which I can't remember which one, but anyway, I'll show you guys a clip, XMK-III in action, and you'll also see what I mean by the bug. So I think the best one is after this fight, you will see XMK-III's bug. And let's click on that battle. Let's start the battle. And I will use XMK-III's awakening straight away. And you can see the entire team is just standing there, not even doing their normal attacks. So there you go. That's a clear bug. XMK-III is my only melee DPS, and I will use it in the entire time here in the lair. Now, if you guys are wondering why I choose lair to show off my gameplay footage and not PvP, to me, it's just an easier way to show you guys what these heroes are capable of. Instead of looking in the arena for a fight, which can be a bit unfair because of level restrictions and all that. So at least in the layer, there's a gradual increase in difficulty the more you go through the stages. There is one fight here which I will slow down eventually later on. It was a pretty close call, and if the Dire Zion did not stun my team, sorry, I think I would have definitely lost. So I'll go ahead and fast forward these clips after this fight. So I'll go ahead and stay quiet until we get to the fight which I was talking about, where it was pretty close call. And so yeah, I'll leave you guys to it. So this is the fight where I had a little bit of close call, only because that blue robot is, I would like to say, a pain in the ass all the time. Every time I see that blue robot, which is XMK-III's brother, according to the story, once he does his ability that awakening, sorry, he will get 100% reflect back, and you can see two of my archers nearly died if the opponent's Dire Zeon didn't use his awakening and stun them. That's pretty much saved me. Uh, and yeah, that was a good fight. Nearly got beat, but I got there in the end. I did start the next fight, still with my health quite low, but obviously I will get through it because of Arya, which is a good healer, by the way. And I'll leave you guys to it. Watch the last few fights. It is pretty close call. You can see my HP is still low. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Click like and subscribe if you find my videos helpful. And if you have any suggestions for next week's Hero of the Week, please let me know in the comments below, and I will try and gear them up or level them up for next week. Happy gaming, and see you guys next week.